Hey, I'm Vanessa Manillo, Miss Teen USA, and I'm here at this charming Slattery House Bed and Breakfast in Shreveport, Louisiana. We're following 51 terrific delegates on their quest for the crown. So come join me for an exclusive look behind the scenes of the Miss Teen USA pageant coming up next. Each year, viewers from around the world tune in to see 51 delegates compete for the Miss Teen USA crown. In the next hour, we'll get a look at what really happens backstage. We're following the delegates as they prepare for and compete for the ultimate challenge of beauty, brains, and style. It can be exciting or heartbreaking. So let's see what it really takes to be a beauty queen.
One thing that I can do that no one else can do is make the sound of a tape recorder.
I'm going to say the 50 states in alphabetical order in less than 30 seconds. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, Wyoming.
They've got a 4.0 GPA, yet they can still be a beauty queen and they can, you know, still play a sport.
We really don't want to see a beauty queen with a crown and a cape and a scepter. Who cares?
The Miss Teen of the 21st century is nothing like the teen beauty queen of the past. Choreographer and producer Scott Grossman explains.
We've taken out the national costume of the USA division and the U-Teen division just because it's really not, it's not important anymore for 50 states to represent 10,000 lakes in Minnesota, for example. They became goofy, and plus we want to see somebody who's individual, who's strong, who has a really spirit about them, and that can be portrayed through their movement. That's the winner, who really can portray that, I think, the best.
Miss Teen New York, Morgan Mahalik, agrees.
I get this from a lot of people at school. They think pageants are for ditzy girls and, you know, they're flaky, and it's so not true. Because you really have to have your act together, and you have to be a strong woman. 51
strong teens came to Shreveport, Louisiana to share their spirit and compete for the Miss Teen title. For West Virginia's delegate, Carrie Ann Fleshman, being in the pageant has been a lifelong dream.
Ever since I was a little girl, I've always watched it on television and wondered one day if that could ever be me. And my mother asked me if I wanted to enter, so I did, and first try, I got lucky, and I'm here.
Morgan shares that dream.
It was definitely a goal and a dream of mine since I was a little girl. I'm living my dream, and not very many people get to live their dream, so I feel quite honored.
Susan Winston, executive producer of the live telecast, has seen the pageant launch careers and change lives.
The show is seen in the United States and I think approximately 75 countries around the world. It is huge. Ask NSYNC. It's one of the reasons they got so big so quickly. People saw them around the world, and they're back again.
I was in Miss Teen USA when I was 15 or so. I was in the top 7, won Miss USA, and then you kind of have to go on to compete for Miss Universe, and now I co-host the whole show. So,
Maureen Reedy is president of the Miss Universe organization.
I think you'll see that this show is hot. You've got NSYNC, you've got Britney Spears. We have the coolest panel of judges, from Coolio to Cinderella from Salt and Pepper, one girl from the U.S. soccer team, the big champions. It's going to be a really tremendous show.
But first, 51 teenage girls prepare for the live telecast.
The ladies are with us for about 4 days, but not full days of rehearsal. The first day is an audition day, basically. The second day is teaching the combination. The third day is like putting it on its feet and coordinating the different spacing.
In a 1, 3, over here. Good. Now you got it.
So we have about 5 full days, which isn't much with non-dancers.
The 51 delegates are terrific to work with. They're great. They pay attention. I think it's because they're used to being in school.
There's a lot of people involved in this. I didn't think it was going to be this many people, but there's so much to be done.
Non-stop rehearsing prepares the delegates for the show. The competition is never far from their thoughts.
Listen, right here, during all of this time, we can do
There are a lot of beautiful girls here, and it's very overwhelming. You think you have no chance at all, and you're just here to have fun, and you just be yourself, and whatever comes of it, you know, comes of it.
Yet only one girl will be the next Miss Teen USA.
The judges like it better when you're you because you stick out by being yourself and by being unique. Every girl is unique, so if every girl was just themselves, I don't think that they'd be able to pick a winner. They'd be like, all right, it's a draw, 51 winners this year.
I don't really think about the other girls because I'm very confident in myself, and I know that, you know, not everybody can have everything that someone else has.
All of the delegates really get along. You get a feeling that they're rooting for one another. There's not a lot of the backstage, you know, sort of cat fighting kind of stuff that you might see in some of the other programs. It's really a lot of fun.
But they're not here to make friends. They're here to apply for a job. And they're not here to be a beauty queen. The company's looking for a public relations representative for Miss Teen USA.
First of all, she should be smart and mature because it's a big responsibility. The official cause that we've declared for the Miss Teen USA event is Partnership Against Drugs and Education. So the team throughout the year will be speaking at different schools.
You need to be tangible to the people. I am representing the teens of the United States, and I can't go out every day in a crown and banner and hi, I'm better than you. So the banner is sort of an identification. You know, people know you're Miss Teen USA, then they're going to listen more, and then they're going to want to hear what you say. The crown is just the cherry on top.
During the next hour, we'll show you the action leading up to the big event and find out what it takes to win the coveted crown.
The 3 words that I would choose to describe the teen pageant would be excitement, opportunity, and unpredictability.
We'll go beyond the smiles in front of the camera to see the tension and tears backstage. We'll get to know Carrie and Morgan a little better as they find ways to cope with the pressure.
These are fruit by the foot. You need fruit by the foot wherever you go. The berry tie-dye kind, that's the best.
And this is my favorite teddy bear. My boyfriend gave me. It was his first teddy bear. So it means a lot, and I get to keep it so I can have a little bit of home back here with me also.
Any girl can be a beauty queen. I see myself as a beauty queen because I've achieved something that I didn't think I could. And that to me is, I guess, beautiful, and how I got to portray myself being Vanessa, and I thought that was great. And it's not your typical, a beauty queen is a beauty queen. You know, the beauty queen is as much inside as she is outside.
When we return, the delegates meet in sync, and the competition heats up.
I'm out.
Steve knows all the right people.
And Jules knows all the cool places.
We'll take you to the...
Hey, I'm Vanessa Manillo, Miss Teen USA 1998, and welcome back to our 1-hour special behind the scenes of the Miss Teen USA pageant. We are following these awesome girls as they prepare for the biggest day in their lives. Now, it may seem glamorous on TV, but trust me, it is a lot of hard work. I mean, competing against 50 of the country's most beautiful girls, it's a challenge.
Ever since I was little, I would watch these pageants with my mother. It was like a thing. Like, we would just sit down by the couch and watch these pageants. And I would be like, you know, Mom, I'm going to be up there someday.
I'm very excited and nervous because this is actually my first pageant. So it's wonderful to be here, and I'm just going to be myself and have a blast, and whatever comes of it, we'll see.
Morgan Mahalik and Carrie Ann Fleshman have the same goal, winning the Miss Teen USA title. But these two girls are total opposites, and neither are typical beauty queens. 16-year-old Miss West Virginia would rather be playing softball than parading around in a swimsuit.
I'm an all-around player. I can play anywhere. I've played every position.
Carrie Ann is a outstanding teenager. She is so energetic and so athletic, it's unbelievable. The night she won, for instance, the first thing she said to me was, Carmine, does this mean I won't be able to play softball this summer? So, I mean, she is that type of young lady.
Miss New York puts her heart into dancing instead of sports. Since the age of 3, Morgan has been working her way toward her ultimate dream, a career on Broadway.
I love performing, and when I'm on stage, I feel at home. I feel like that's where I belong in my life.
Both young ladies are extremely proud of their home states.
My hometown's a small little community 20 miles away from our state capital. It's called Pinch. It's a very loving community. We all know everyone. It's 5 minutes in and out. It's not very big at all. We have a gas station and a post office and a grocery store.
I mean, I come from upstate New York, and it's quiet. I mean, there's apple orchards. You travel 20 minutes this way, you're in a buffalo field. You know, my friend lives in a buffalo farm. I mean, but then you go like 5 hours the other way, and you're in New York City. Hello! Hi, come in.
We're going to keep it moving. Mary, could you tell the people
This is our hacienda for 2 weeks we're here. No. Basically, I have this side of the room, and she has that side of the room. This is my roommate, Morgan O'Murray, Miss Colorado Team USA. My side of the room is a mess. Like, this stuff right here, all these bags and stuff up here, they're all from girls. Like, the delegates give us stuff and everything, like pictures, and this is just my trunk full of dance clothes.
Hello. Welcome to our room. We'll show you around.
We're a little tired.
Yes. It's a little early for us. Yeah. That's her messy side.
I'm the messy one. She's the neat one.
Gotta have it neat if you live in a little space.
Ever since I was a little girl, I've always loved acting. We've always had a video camera around, and I was the first one to grab it and take it around the house and show little tours when we went on vacation.
And this trip away from home is no exception.
Hello, cameraman. Okay, here's the messy side of the room. It's Sarah's side. Yes, you see that, right? This is Sarah's bed that hadn't been made in a week. This is my side, all nice and neat. Here's my pictures of my boyfriend and I. And I got some flowers. The ones on the right are from my boyfriend. And the ones on the left, the tall ones, are from Sarah's boyfriend.
I think we're really good roommates because we really do understand each other's space, which is really important. We are willing to wake up earlier to have more time to just, you know, oh, can I use the bathroom for, you know, a minute? Oh, wait, give me 5 more minutes. You know what I mean? It's more understanding that way.
Did you use the toothpaste glass?
No, I use my...
I brought you that. You use that one.
I use that one. I think we're the most compatible roommates of all because...
Yes, definitely.
Except for the whole neat and messy
Sometimes you'll hear,
thing.
you know, my roommate's really bugging me. We're fine. We're like sisters already. And
I don't feel like we're competing though.
Yeah,
each other at all.
No, it doesn't feel like that at all.
It felt like a competition before I got here. Like I was like, I'm going down there to compete. And now that we're here,
yeah,
competition, it's gone.
But don't get the wrong idea. As relaxed as they seem, these young delegates are very serious about why they're here.
And even though we're in pageants, we are very intelligent, we are smart, and, you know, just...
Some people do think of pageant girls as, you know, ditzy or whatever, but that's not. Some girls can be.
Yeah.
But some of us are down to earth.
This pageant really is it really opens a lot of doors for us. It helps us build our foundation for our education.
I really want people to take me seriously, and having this gives me a chance to have my opinions be heard a lot more easily than being just a regular teenager.
Despite their grown-up opinions, these competitors are still teenagers.
Her mom bought us these toys, and we're going to play little games.
We haven't used them.
We haven't used them yet. They are so cute.
We thought we'd take them to rehearsal today and just test them out.
It's nice when you get gifts also.
We got some Nerf guns.
We got our goggles.
You know, sometimes we get a little angry and...
She wants us to take out our aggression.
Yeah, so we got our safety goggles.
We got our safety goggles so we don't get an eye poke out. I can't. Oh. I quit. This takes too long to gather all these. Here we go. It's off to practice again.
We gotta go away for the rest of the day.
Nice seeing you all. We'll see you later.
It's 9 o'clock a.m., and the delegates are on their way to rehearsals at the Shreveport Coliseum.
Do our makeup on the bus. Save time. Hey! I have like one eye done. Sorry. The 15 minutes of extra sleep that I got. Great. Look at the size of my phone bill. $187. 90 phone calls. I missed my family. I had to talk to them. I never
once the girls reach the venue, it's time to work.
Very nice for one run through. Good for you.
The delegates rehearse almost all day, but they do take a time out for a surprise birthday celebration for Carrie.
I hope that she has great memories with all of us girls here, and I hope that she has a bright future.
Hope she doesn't gain too much weight with all the cake she's eating.
Coming up, the delegates cut loose in Shreveport. This weekend on E!
I'm Vanessa Manillo, Miss Teen USA 1998, and welcome back to our exclusive look behind the scenes at the Miss Teen USA pageant. Now, every year, millions of girls dream of wearing this beautiful crown, and a lucky few actually make it to the pageant. So let's check it out as the girls get ready for the biggest event of their lives.
Hi, welcome to the Miss Teen USA pageant.
It is 2 days before the pageant, and the delegates are beginning to show some signs of fatigue.
I already ate breakfast, so that's why I'm only taking one thing.
The past 2 weeks have been hectic and filled with activities, such as fashion shows, football, fishing,
Yay! That was awesome!
and food.
Chicken sandwich covered with mayonnaise and ketchup and fries. That's the healthy way to eat. Chili. And then a piece of cheesecake. That's good eating.
While this may seem like fun on the surface, the delegates were actually working. Each activity was taped to create a story about Shreveport that will be shown during the live telecast.
Down, 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 down. Great. Okay, hit the sand. Hit the sand so it comes up. And action. Good. Do it again.
Every move the girls made was carefully orchestrated for the camera.
Get the legs involved.
A little closer to her. A little closer right there.
1, 2, 3, swing. Say bye.
Make sure you sit up, though.
Okay. Well, okay. Okay.
Posture and energy, so just want you to look your best.
The delegates weren't the only ones taking direction. Louisiana native Britney Spears was also hard at work. She hosted the Shreveport story. But Britney was mid-tour and miles away when her segment was taped. So Britney did her part in Tennessee in front of a green screen. At first, she had a few rough takes.
Evangeline the musical, sorry, say that again. Please. And at the State Fair of Louisiana, it's party morning, noon, and night. 70 rides that'll have you laughing and screaming as long as you don't wind up where your stomach is. What did I just say?
But after a while, the teen queen of rock started to roll. This is how the segment looked when she taped it.
This is Cypress Black Bayou Lake.
And this is how the segment looked when Britney's green screen footage and the delegates' footage all came together.
This is Cypress Black Bayou Lake, and it's a perfect little garden for camping, swimming, fishing, and picnicking.
For the delegates, co-starring with Britney was worth all the hard work, and this kept their spirits high.
Hi! Love you! Can we all stand in front of the camera and be like, hello?
We are not losing team, okay? We are going to win this.
Winning is on everyone's mind. Soon, the delegates will compete for the Miss Teen USA title and the crown, something that will change one girl's life forever.
I won!
The winner wins the most amazing prizes. She gets a wardrobe of her choice for the year. The new Miss Teen will get over $20,000 in funding for her educational purposes. She also gets a new car, and she gets a salary. She gets a very generous salary.
When you do win, everyone thinks, you know, it's all, oh, fun and games, and it is, but they do take it seriously. I did get $60,000 in scholarships.
Only one delegate will emerge as Miss Teen USA, and her fate now lies in the hands of the celebrity judges, and each judge has specific criteria.
I just want somebody to answer the questions honestly, really. Like, I want somebody to just look like they're talking to their friend, like they're normal.
Talent and enthusiasm, you know, self-confidence, kind of the things you look for in a relationship, you know, I guess.
I guess what I'll be looking for is someone who's real, not just beautiful on the outside, but someone who's beautiful on the inside, and that's something you can see.
It's about them impressing me to make me give them my vote, and I'm going to make it hard for them because it should be.
but in the back of your mind, you're thinking, all right, I need to impress these judges. They didn't get to interview me one-on-one. They've got to see what I've got on the stage.
5, 6, 7, 8. They're practicing over there. It's pretty funny. They're getting down.
Coming up, NSYNC heats up the stage with the delegates.
Yeah, we'll sing something what we're going to sing tonight. Ready?
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. I lie awake, I drive myself crazy,
Before and after.
Welcome back to our exclusive look behind the scenes at the Miss Teen USA pageant. I'm Vanessa Manillo here in Shreveport, Louisiana at this charming Slattery House bed and breakfast. Now, competing against 50 good-looking girls is tough, especially in a swimsuit. And getting ready for the live TV show telecast takes lots of rehearsal. So let's see how it's done.
Once again, now from Missouri, please. From Missouri, standby bikes.
The long hours of rehearsals have begun. And for Morgan Mahalik and Carrie Ann Fleshman, practice is a welcome event.
When I'm practicing, I just hear the music and I just want to go with the beat, and I love to dance. I love to make people smile.
I love being on stage, but I definitely like performing. So I'd have to say the opening number and all that's my favorite.
And what I'd like to do is I'd like to really...
Step on stage.
Yeah, exactly.
Unlike the Miss USA and Miss Universe pageants, Miss Teen features a dance-heavy opening number.
So the teen show, separate from both those shows, really gives me an opportunity to really show my business.
You come up, back, flip, in, flip, back, top, go.
One of my big spiels is leave all your inhibitions at the door, girlfriends, because you know what? You ain't being judged in here. This is your time to let your hair down, to be crazy, to be goofy, and let yourself go to another place. It's not about the steps. It's about the personality who's doing the steps.
This opening number can sometimes be a challenge because not all the girls are dancers.
So I called them in this show crawfish dancers, the mojo dancers, and then the gumbo dancers. So then they really don't know what group is in, except when they start putting the number together, they realize, oh, I'm in the back or I'm in the front.
We're the mojos. Mojos. So no rhythm girls. Mojo 5. Woo! I am a gumbo, which is right in the middle, like, wanna be a good dancer. I have the groove, I just normally can't find it.
Crawfish rule.
Even though the girls put in long hours during rehearsals, it's obvious these delegates are giving 100% and loving every minute of it. This energy and enthusiasm makes things easier for the production staff.
These kids have been great. They're quick learners, incredible dancers, really talented young women that are in this production.
They mold, they fit right away. They understand. Most of them have watched the show at some point in their lives, so they're pretty tuned into what's going on, and they listen well. They learn quickly.
It's very exhausting, but I'm hanging in there, and we dance every day. And I'm sort of used to it because I have taken cheerleading, I take kickboxing, so I tried to get in shape way before I came.
The girls rely on stage manager Ken Stein to direct them around the stage. But when the pressure is on, sometimes the delegates forget their marks.
I told them if ever they lose what they're supposed to be, that's what I get paid to do, is to try to get them from standing behind the judges, try to get their eye attention and direct them to the next place they're supposed to be. And that usually works.
If someone's not in their real spot, back them up.
After directing 13 pageant shows, director Glenn Weiss is well aware of the obstacles that arise during a live telecast.
There are always mishaps that could happen during a live television show, and that's what makes it exciting for some of us.
1, 2, 3, 4. I lie awake, I drive myself crazy, thinking of you. Made a mistake when I let you go, baby. I drive myself crazy, wanting you the way that I do. There you go.
One of the most anticipated moments of the show is the performance of NSYNC. This is the second year in a row the Hunky Boy Band has agreed to serenade the Miss Teen delegates.
Perform in front of beautiful women and watch them walk. There was no hesitation.
No hesitation.
To watch 50 beautiful women walk in front of us. Yeah. And they're all my age. 51.
Miss Pennsylvania, my friend Christina, she loves NSYNC. So she's like the only one that's really dying to meet them.
And I know my best friend at the pageant here loves them to death. She's crazy, Miss Pennsylvania. She wears their shirts and everything. She's nuts.
Here are the NSYNC boys. We've got Justin, Chris, JC, Joey, and Lance. You gotta love them.
This is so exciting.
We're excited that people have shown their dedication to us, but we're proud. I mean, we have the best fans in the world. I mean, you know, you couldn't ask for a better fan to be as loyal as that. And, you know, to keep us out there and keep us, you know, doing what we're doing. And as long as they love us, we're going to keep giving it to them.
During rehearsals, our lovely host Vanessa takes us on a tour backstage.
Here's where we eat. Yes, we eat quite well. They give us many, many selections. We've got brownies. What's this? Chicken surprise? Hamburger. Hamburger. Brownies. And she's got rice pilaf. This is the sub backstage. There's backstage, and then this is where it all happens. So we're going this way. We have to get through the security first. Shouldn't be a problem. Excuse me, officers. Don't mind if we do. They're okay. They're with me. Just kidding. These are opening numbers, sponsored by Speedo. Swimsuit competition. Notice there's one piece, and the rest are two piece. The girls are very comfortable with their bodies this year, which is great.
The presentation show is only minutes away, and the delegates are rushing against the clock to put on the finishing touches.
Tonight is the presentation show, preliminary night. I had to rehearse what I tell the girls and get my hair done so I don't look like a drowned rat on stage. And I'm going to go do that now.
During the presentation show, the delegates will be competing in evening gown and swimsuit competitions. Tonight is also when the top 10 will be chosen, but the winners won't be revealed until the live telecast.
At the teen preliminaries, anything can happen.
On the bus after the preliminary competition, the delegates get wild and crazy. The top 10 girls have been chosen, and even though they don't know which 10 of them won, the girls are happy prelims are over.
This is NSYNC in New York. That's right. New York says what's up. What's up in the house? What? Morgan and Christina are up in the house.
She definitely needs Ritalin. I've tried to tell her, but she won't listen.
We had pizza
at 3:30 in the morning.
Rice Krispie treats and cookies. And not like
the day
one
before
slice.
competition.
I mean like
4 or 5 slices.
Oh yeah. 7. And I don't know. Bye.
Coming up, the pageant begins.
From a current affair to daytime talk.
Hi, I'm Vanessa Manillo, and welcome back to our exclusive look behind the scenes at the Miss Teen USA pageant. Sometimes the most interesting part isn't always what you see on TV. It's what goes on backstage. So come follow me as we take a peek at our 51 delegates as they prepare for the biggest day of their lives.
Soft makeup, soft hair. I'm telling you, it is a selling point, okay? I'm not a judge and I have nothing to do with it, but again, we already have Miss USA, we already have Miss Universe. A teen thing. Be a teen, be your age. And I want time to be every other age, trust me. It's fast, stays forever. Age is the gift that keeps on giving.
For Miss Teen West Virginia, Carrie Ann Fleshman, and her roommate, Sarah Duzendang, Michigan's Miss Teen, the pressure of competing for the crown is setting in.
And we're right beside each other in the pick 10, so we're just going to be praying that we're both up there. And
more than anything, I tell anybody, it's a mental competition. The ones who are very confident and strong mentally are the ones who are going to do well in the end, I think.
Every girl dreams of being in just top 10, just that chance to be on national TV and show the celebrity judges what you've got.
With 51 terrific delegates, choosing just one girl is an awesome task for the judges.
Miss Teen USA is known as the most unpredictable pageant of them all.
Any one of the 51 teens could win.
It's really hard to predict, and it's the luck of the draw on that particular night, you know. The 10, after the 10 are chosen, I really feel that it could go to any one of them, especially in the teens.
Even show co-host Carson Daly finds it difficult to choose one girl.
If I'm the host, I have to be like Switzerland. You know what I mean? I can't have any favorites.
That's my political answer. I was like, look at New York, and I'm like, all right, I live in New York. Well, I could vote for her. I love Vegas. It's my favorite town in the world, and maybe I'm pulling for Nevada. I've got like a little thing about every state, and I love potatoes. How's Idaho? Oh, that's cute. You know, so I could play that game all over the place. But I'm staying right down the middle. I'm there to do my job, and may the best team win.
With only 20 minutes left before the pageant begins, winning is on everybody's mind.
I'm really nervous, and whatever happens, happens. But of course, I'm going to want my name to be called, so I'm probably going to pee my pants with anxiety. The top fall down a lot. We do a lot of dancing.
I kept pulling mine up during the rehearsal today, so I'm hoping that won't happen again tonight. Oh, smart enough to wear a tank top. Thanks very much.
Miss Universe Vice President of Marketing, Kathy Gould, makes sure the girls look good for the camera.
Just trying to do a little damage control before the show.
Yes. Not very much makeup. That's the new style there.
Take a little bit of this down so it's so poofy in the front and just straighten this just a little bit so it's just a little bit more natural.
Okay. My hair is so crispy right now, it's not even funny. Like they're boing, they're so crispy.
Okay, what's it say? Yeah, it's fine. I would just tone down your lips just a little bit. Who's next? Let's see. They're all hiding on me.
Joey's here, Joey's here.
All right, hurry up. Hurry up, Miss New York.
I'm not quite photogenic. All right.
Oh, how cute. Hey, Miss West Virginia.
Hi.
Hi. Are you nervous?
A little bit.
Yeah? You going to do those flips okay?
Yes.
You do a great job.
Thank
and you
you.
come up smiling.
Of course.
Great. So you look fine. I'm just checking everybody's hair and makeup. You always do a wonderful job. Very natural, very pretty.
Thank you.
So it's fine. You're fine.
Oh, but I like it, please.
You like what?
I feel comfortable.
That's right.
Let me see. Stand up. I'm not saying I don't want it. You can have it curly. It's just... Don't be upset. It's fine. You'll be fine. Promise.
The pageant is about to begin, and the tension is obvious.
We're trying to hurry. How are you feeling? Good. I'm so excited. Can't wait to go on.
This is Morgan, my daughter, who I'm very proud of. And this is Morgan, my daughter, who I'm very proud of. So, go New York.
When we're there on the getting ready behind stage and getting ready to go on, that's when it's going to hit us.
I hope she doesn't fall. That's the main thing.
Finally, it's showtime. We're about to find out if all the rehearsing is paid off.
And 5, cue 'em.
Live from Shreveport, Bossier, Louisiana, it's the 17th annual Miss Teen USA pageant.
All right, over the past few days, a different panel of judges interviewed all the delegates, then rated their swimsuits and evening gowns in an earlier presentation show. They narrowed it down to the 10 we're about to announce. Here we go, in random order, the top 10. First.
Coming up, see if Carrie and Morgan make the cut.
The 17th annual Miss Teen USA pageant will continue.
Everybody knows fashion is fast and constant.
Hi, welcome back to our behind-the-scenes look at the Miss Teen USA pageant. I'm Vanessa Manillo. Final judging is about to begin, and our field was narrowed down to the top 10. I was so nervous at this point, you just don't understand. So let's go check it out and see who will inherit my crown.
Here we go, in random order, the top 10. First, Nevada. Tennessee. Michigan. Next on the list, Delaware.
I'm a little upset because, you know, I definitely did my best. So, I mean, I'm happy because I couldn't ask for anything more. I did my best, and I was me. So, I mean, it's all up to God and the judges out there, and, of course, not everyone's going to like you.
The 41 girls handled this disappointing moment with grace and poise.
She knows that if she did her best and she learned something from it, when you walk away from any life experience that you learned from it, you're a winner.
I'm a little upset, but my friend, my roommate, and my best friend here made it, so.
Just kind of roll with the punches. That's the best you can do.
Now that the top 10 have been announced, the girls can root for their favorite delegate.
I miss Hawaii by the flower. Actually, I want Miss Arizona or Miss Delaware to win.
My name's Jody Fournier, and I'm from Rhode Island. And I just wanted to say that I'm really happy for all the girls that made the top 10. Even though I didn't make it, it's okay. We've all worked hard to get here.
Hi. Do you want to know who I want to win? This is Alexia.
You really do?
Yeah. Nevada. It's just been a blast, and it's definitely been worth it, even though I'm not in the top 10. I'm just really excited about this experience. Oh!
For the delegates that made the cut, the night has just begun.
Wearing a bikini on national TV. That's not something I do very much of, so I'm just going to get myself in gear, probably do a few lunges to pump up those leg muscles, and go on stage.
Even though 41 girls may be out of the running, all the delegates have to get back on stage for the swimsuit parade. Gown competition.
And once again, the music of NSYNC. We begin with Nevada.
We're about to do top 5. I'm getting a little depressed, if you can tell. I'm really upset, but the crowd is so pumped. NSYNC was just here, and they're all great, so it's all helping lift my spirits.
Here we go, the final 5 women who still have a chance to be Miss Teen USA 1999 in random order. Michigan, Arizona, Louisiana, Delaware, Maryland.
For Morgan, the competition is not quite over.
The winner of the Miss Congeniality Award is New York, Morgan Mahalik.
My mama, like I always do, and I almost started to cry because she's so cute and she's just smiling at me, and I love my mom.
Here in my hand, the names of the final 3 delegates in the final Miss Teen USA of the century. Number 1, Delaware. Louisiana. The last spot goes to Maryland.
Backstage, the rest of the girls await the final moment and say goodbye to NSYNC.
See, she's for real right here. This is the real deal. Oh, you want some sugar? All right.
Maybe we'll see you next year.
Don't be tripping on your last walk now.
The answer to this final question will either impress the judges or not.
Soccer star Brandi Chastain is a hero to teenage girls. Recently, she posed for a magazine nude, holding only a well-placed soccer ball. How do you feel about that?
In a way, I think that it's inappropriate, but she should not have done that. I think that it was somewhat of an unwise decision.
I think that was probably inappropriate, knowing that she is such a big role model.
With the second runner-up, Maryland. Tonight's first runner-up is...
Coming up, who will be crowned Miss Teen USA 1999?
Who Wants to Marry a Multimillionaire struck TV gold.
Hi, welcome back to our behind-the-scenes look at the Miss Teen USA pageant. I'm Vanessa Manillo. The winner's about to be announced, and then I'll have to give up my crown. But I will have to say, being Miss Teen USA was an incredible experience. I loved every single moment of it. And I know that the new Miss Teen USA is going to have an incredible year. So let's go see who she is.
Tonight's first runner-up is Louisiana. Miss Teen USA 99 is Delaware.
It was always like a little dream in the back of my head. Just, oh, wow, wouldn't it be great to be Miss America or Miss USA?
Delaware, the crown is yours. Please take Miss Teen USA into the millennium. Congratulations.
I honestly thought I was truly going to be first runner-up. So I was like listening to Carson, trying to figure out what state he was starting to pronounce. And I heard the L for Louisiana, and I was just like, oh my gosh, that's Delaware. I won. I was in shock. I was surprised. I felt my heart like drop to my stomach. Somehow, by the grace of God, I was the winner. Looking forward to this year. Oh my gosh. Good luck.
Good luck.
It feels special. I feel like I'm this big movie star or someone.
The Delaware State pageant was the first pageant she has ever entered, so we're just floored that she's done so well.
Ashley has always been an amazing young lady for me, and she takes us on amazing journeys. It's just a pleasure to be her father.
Now that Miss Delaware, Ashley Coleman, has won the Miss Teen USA title, many changes are in store for her. But first, in true Teen Queen fashion, she has a coronation ball to attend.
Teen USA?
Yeah. Oh, where do you see her at? Oh my God, who's this? I don't know exactly what I'm doing in here. Just party, relax, have a blast, and I don't know, tomorrow is a whole new day.
In addition to being Miss Teen USA, Miss Delaware, Ashley Coleman, here also won the Sunset Beach Swimsuit Award. She won the swimsuit competition.
After the celebration, Ashley's life shifts gears almost immediately.
I got maybe about 3 hours of sleep that night. Had to wake up and go do an autograph signing, sign the papers for my brand new car that I won, and then I was off on a plane to New York. Today I met with a media coach.
So, in terms of your stamina, you think you can keep up this schedule?
I think I can.
Yeah.
It's going to take a lot, but tonight hopefully I'll get a good rest.
Right.
We're off to the salon. Here we go.
So if we could kick this up a little bit from here.
We can see that the new Miss Teen USA is going to carry the crown into the millennium with fresh-faced style.
It is a little heavy. It's a lot of weight. It just makes you like feel, I guess it puts the icing on the cake. Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it.
I hope you enjoyed the exclusive behind-the-scenes look at the Miss Teen USA pageant. All of the girls were terrific. Did you pick the winner? Well, we'd like to thank the Slattery House Bed and Breakfast for hosting this beautiful location. And from Shreveport, Louisiana, I'm Vanessa Manillo. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Cool.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I'm Shawnee Jebian, Miss USA.